Delighted to say we're joined now by Connor Bryant, who's been talking rubbish on stage. Tell us a little bit about why you're talking rubbish, Connor.
Well, I'm talking rubbish because it's a very important issue. Unfortunately, humanity has a massive waste problem. The good news, people have woken up to some of this issue more recently. We're starting to see awareness, particularly of the plastic problem. But I think there is a danger that people will get so focused on anti-plastics and forget that really the problem is waste. We are wasteful with everything that we consume, not just plastics, and that is a massive environmental problem. And it's also something that is inherently unsustainable. The world has finite resources, and we are consuming them infinitely. And any logical person can see you can only consume a limited amount of stuff for so long.
Couldn't agree more. It really winds me up when you see people, whether they're idling in their vehicles, throwing out food that they should have eaten, whatever it might be. But what can we all be doing slightly better? What can we do today?
So actually, I think there's an interesting thing of that the waste issue is often seen through the lens of blaming consumers for litter and pollution because ultimately they might be the person that ends up throwing it away. But I think we've got to zoom out on one. Disposable packaging is designed to be disposable, therefore whoever created it had the intention that this packaging would be thrown away. So if the consumer then throws it away, whose fault is it? Okay? Not the consumer, the person who designed it. So I blame the designer and not the individual. And then on the other side of that, this is a big problem with our recycling, is it doesn't matter how much you consumers put waste in the bin. If businesses don't make stuff from recycled material, what do you think is going to happen to your bin? Where's it going to go? Well, it's not worth separating it out if no one wants the material, so they'll just burn it or throw it in a hole. So for too long, we've been gaslighting consumers, pretending they are the problem, but actually we need much more pressure on government or on businesses to change the way they design their products and to change the materials they use to make them.
Couldn't agree more. Love your passion, love what you've been saying on stage. It's been a great pleasure listening to you. Finally, before we go, where can we find out a little bit more about Rubbish Ideas?
Oh, excellent. Well, the best place, to be honest, is to go onto LinkedIn. That's where I'm most active on my social media. Or reach out to us for our website.